Did you tell the police that you would answer the phone in front of thugs? So that's when they think you were snitching.
So they think I was snitching, and like you said, I was still around them. And you want them to be killers or whatever you want them. Why I didn't die? Why I'm not dead? Why?
Didn't you ask that same question to Detective Gaither?
I don't know what I don't ask them, but it's just.
And you said the same thing. I'm in Mechanicsville every day. So if they want me to be killed, why haven't they killed me yet? That's the same question you asked Detective Gaither, correct?
You telling me or you asking me?
I'm asking you that, which you also told Detective Gaither.
You ask me. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can't pick and choose what I'm telling the truth about or what I'm lying about. I can't say the word what I'm trying to say because you don't want me cursing.
Okay. So the point is, did you tell Detective Gaither the same thing you're telling here is, why haven't they killed me yet? I've been in Mechanicsville every single day.
I tell the investigators anything so that I'm innocent, I look innocent, and I ain't guilty of nothing. Are we clear?
I understand what you're saying today.
Okay.
Let's talk about what you told the police back in 2015. Back in 2015, because you still haven't answered this question. Did you tell the detectives the same thing that you're saying here today, which is, I don't know why they haven't killed me yet because I'm in Mechanicsville every day?
So what you saying?
I'm answering that question. Did you tell the detective the same thing you're
I
saying?
don't know what I don't told the investigator. I asked them that 30,000 times already. I don't recall what I don't told them. But what I'm telling you is, if somebody gonna kill me or somebody wanted to kill me, it wasn't hard to kill me. I was outside, still live.
All right.
May I speak, Young? I was told that Mr. Milnick been suspended, and I don't want to speak without my attorney.
All right. Let me excuse y'all back again. All right, give us just a second. Fixed, and as soon as we get the jury's going to be here, we'll get started. Ms. Hilton, I know you probably don't have that much of an idea how long Mr. Copeland's testimony is going to be, but what's your best estimate?
Your Honor, the state would like, good morning. The state would like to complete Mr. Copeland by Friday.
Do you think it'll be that the whole week?
If a good guess, okay, will be by Friday.
All right. Well, we can check back in on that later in the week, but make sure that in the event things for some reason start to move faster, you've got your next witness lined up and ready to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Hilton, you can go ahead with your examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Mr. Copeland.
Good morning.
Now, yesterday when we left off, you were speaking about this infinity that was rented about that you gave to threats. I guess the day before Donovan Thomas was murdered. Is that correct? Yesterday when we left off, were you speaking about the infinity that was rented by Thug that you gave to threat the day before Donovan Thomas was murdered?
I don't recall.
Okay. Do you recall yesterday talking about giving an infinity to threat? Do you need me to repeat the question?
Yeah.
Okay. Yesterday, do you recall testifying about giving the infinity to threat? Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. And you said that you gave threat that infinity after you and Little D from Cleveland Avenue spun out that Infinity on the highway. Is that correct?
I don't recall.
You don't recall what you said yesterday?
I didn't tell you that yesterday. I said I gave threat to car yesterday.
Okay. Did you also talk about you spinning out the car on the highway yesterday as well?
I don't recall.
All right. And when you gave Threat the car that was at the studio off of Northside Drive?
I ain't for sure which one it was, but
Would this be the studios that's 675 Metropolitan Parkway?
Metropolitan?
Yes.
No.
Is this the studio that?
I don't recall which studio it was.
If you saw a picture, would you recognize it?
Recognize what?
The studio.
Hell, no.
When you dropped the car off to the studio, do you know if Thug was inside the studio?
I didn't go in.
But do you know if he was there or not, although you did not go in?
I didn't allow it.
Do you know if he was there?
I don't know.
Back in 2015, how often would you go to the studio?
Not much.
And when you say not much, what does that mean?
I like to be in the streets.
Okay, so how often would you go to the studio?
I just said I don't know.
Okay, would it be once a week, once a month, every couple of months?
I don't recall.
Now, you said that you gave Threat you said you gave Threat the Infinity, and you don't know what happened next. Is that correct?
I said I gave threat the car
Okay.
and I left.
Do you know if Threat gave the car back to Thug?
I don't recall. I don't know.
Okay. This was the car that Thug rented, correct?
I don't recall.
Yesterday, didn't you testify this was the car that Thug rented?
Shit, I guess I don't know. Like,
You don't know if Thug rented the car or not?
yesterday you asked me, did I go to a rental car place with him?
Yes. And what was your answer?
What did I tell you?
You tell me.
I don't recall.
Okay. Why did you bring up that you gave the Infinity to Threat? Why did you tell me that yesterday?
Because I did.
Okay. And why did you tell me that?
What you mean? Why did I tell you that?
Yeah. Why was yesterday the first time that you ever mentioned giving Threat the Infinity?
Because y'all sitting here like y'all know what y'all talking about when y'all don't.
Okay. So why didn't you tell the police that back in 2015?
Because I ain't trying to go to jail.
Why would you go to jail for giving someone a car?
The same way y'all take me to jail for everything else.
Okay. But is there a crime to give someone a car?
Sustain.
Why did you think you would get in trouble for giving someone a car?
I don't recall.
Were you trying to insinuate because you gave Threat the car that Threat must have had something to do with Nuts' murder?
Huh?
In telling me yesterday that you gave the Infinity to Threat, were you trying to infer that Threat must have had something to do with Nuts' murder?
I don't know what Threat did.
Okay, so why did you tell me about giving Threat the Infinity?
Because you put me up here to tell the truth.
Okay. Is there some truth? Did Threat kill Nut?
I got to answer that?
Yeah. Do you have an answer?
I don't know what Threat did.
Okay. Back in 2015, did you tell the police that Threat killed Nut?
Nope.
Okay. Did you tell police that other individuals killed Nut?
I'm going to protect Threat.
Okay. But you didn't protect the other people that you talked about?
Me and Threat been friends since 2001.
Okay. Are you closer to Shannon than you are to Threat?
I'm closer to Threat than I am any person in the street.
Okay, but when you were talking about who you were close with, you never mentioned Threat to the police back in 2015, is that correct?
That's my partner in crime.
Okay, but in 2015, when they asked you, who are you closest to, you never mentioned Threat, correct?
Right? Because I know the police trying to get me.
Okay, but you talked about being very close to Little D, correct?
Because the D is a pretty boy.
You talked about being very close to Shannon, correct?
Because Shannon is a pretty boy too.
Okay, but all the pictures, do you remember the pictures that we showed you back in June?
Right?
They only had you, Shannon, and Little D primarily, correct?
This one, I'm not on that other type of time.
Okay. Do you have a lot of pictures with Threat?
Yes.
Okay. Back in 2015.
We have a lot of pictures together.
Why would you tell on Shannon and not on Threat when you're talking about the murder of Donovan Thomas?
Because telling is being honest. Lying is lying. I'm gonna protect. Right?
Why would you make up anything on Shannon when you said to police,
It's
those
easy.
are your friends, even though they're pretty boys, those are your friends. So why would you make it up as to Shannon and not tell the police about Threat?
Because the thing is, if a person ain't do it, they ain't do it. So no matter what I tell the police, they didn't do it. So I ain't gotta be like, okay, I'm telling the truth by saying they did it. Okay, they didn't do it, so the police can't lock them up for something they didn't do. But if I say Threat did it and Threat actually did it, then it's a different story.
Are you telling us that Threat did it?
I ain't said Threat did nothing.
Okay. So did Threat kill Donovan?
I don't know.
Are you now bringing anything about Threat because he's deceased and now can't come in here and defend himself with whatever it is that you're saying?
I'm up here to tell the truth. You going back into the past and I done told you 1.5 times that I don't lie. So you put me up here to tell the truth. The truth of the matter was I gave Threat the car.
Okay. And that's all that you did was gave Threat the car.
That's all I recall.
And you gave him the car at the studio. And once you gave him the car, what did you do?
I don't recall.
Did you go home to Deshaun's house?
I don't recall.
So how is that you recall giving Threat the car, but you can't remember anything else that day?
I probably geeked up.
Geeked up when, now or then?
I don't do drugs now.
Okay. So how is it today? You can remember that you gave Threat the car, but you can't remember anything else you did back in January 2015.
I don't recall.
You don't recall what?
Nothing.
Okay, so you don't recall that Threat gave you that you gave the car to Threat?
That's what you want me to say?
I want you to answer truthfully, Mr. Copeland.
I think I just said I don't recall.
You also speak with an ATF agent.
If you say,
Do you recall speaking to an ATF agent?
I don't recall none.
Okay. Court came and spoke with you as well, correct?
Did he?
And this interview lasted at least, again, 9 hours, correct?
Felt like longer than that.
And when you first get into that interview, you tell Detective Gaither that you have not been hanging around Shannon.
Can you say it again?
When the interview talk starts, you tell Detective Gaither that you had not been hanging around Shannon anymore, correct?
I don't recall what I told the investigators, but believe me, if I'm not going to tell them the truth.
Okay. And you initially start the investigator saying that they're trying to kill you, correct?
Can you say that again?
You told the investigators that they were trying to kill you,
That who was trying to kill me?
that Thug and them were trying to kill you.
I don't recall.
Do you recall, did you ever text Thug's sister, Dolly, to ask her if Thug was trying to kill you?
I don't recall.
Right. Do you recall telling the detectives that you texted Max and asked her if Thug was trying to kill you?
I don't recall what I done told these people. But I'm not gonna tell them the truth. Keep telling you that.
And were you concerned that they were trying to kill you because you had told on them?
If I done told them, they would have been in jail if they did anything that I was telling on them about.
Did you tell the detectives that they were trying to kill you because they think you told on them?
And I'm like that.
Okay. Matter of fact, Detective Gates asked you, why is everybody in the world trying to kill you? And your response is, they think I told on them.
If you get in front of the police, play stupid, mislead them. I don't recall what I done told them. That's why I can't tell you, yeah, I remember telling them this. I don't recall.
Okay. And you actually provided the detectives with Dolly's phone number, correct?
I don't recall.
Okay. And Dolly's phone number at the time ended in 1990, correct?
I guess. I don't know.
And I'm calling her Dolly, but you actually called her Max, correct?
I don't recall.
And you told the detective that her name is actually Dolly White on Instagram.
I don't recall.
And you told the detectives that you called her and you asked her, your brother trying to get me killed, what the hell have I did to him?
I don't recall nothing I done made up and told the police.
And her response to you was just stop listening to everybody.
I'm delusional like that.
If you're delusional, why would you need to tell the detectives about a text message?
Because this is how I am. I'm going to justify myself. I'm already think ahead of time. I'm already try to make myself be prepared. I don't recall what I done told these people. I told you time after time after time. I done made this stuff up. I done made it all up. You still want to ignore it.
And when the detectives asked you, why would they be trying to kill you? You said, listen, when Nut got killed and police called me down here, I came down here and I told them, look, I don't know what the hell's going on. These police acting like they think I killed this man. I keep telling them this.
So if they were trying to kill me, if he got killed in January and I got locked up in June, I would have, if there was truth, if they were trying to kill me. So they mean if they were trying to kill me and you said if they were trying to kill me, why ain't nobody kill me? Because last time I checked, I was in Mechanicville every single day. So y'all gonna go off without a lie to the police then? At this point, we wasting time right now.
Isn't that one of the questions you asked the police? I don't know why they haven't killed me yet because I'm always in Mechanicsville.
Keep it on. I don't know what you talk about. I don't recall nothing I said to the police.
And also, when they asked you, who thought you were talking to the police or snitching, you told them that Thug was right there. Thug was there every time that you answered the phone to talk to the police.
I had to be the stupidest person in the world to answer a phone for the police in front of anybody. Why would I answer the phone in front of anybody with the police? That don't even make sense. You can just tell the police anything, they can go for it.
Okay. But did you tell the police that you would answer the phone in
I don't
front of
recall
Thug?
what. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Did you tell the police that you would answer the phone in front of Thug? So that's why they think you were snitching.
So they think I was snitching, and like you said, I was still around them. And you want them to be killers or whatever you want them to be. Why didn't that? Why I'm not dead? Why?
Didn't you ask that same question to Detective Gaither?
I don't know what I don't ask them, but it's just.
And you said the same thing. I'm in Mechanicsville every day. So if they want me to be killed, why haven't they killed me yet? That's the same question you asked Detective Gaither, correct?
You telling me or you asking me?
I'm asking you that what you also told Detective Gaither.
You asking me, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So you can't pick and choose what I'm telling the truth about or what I'm lying about. I can't say the word what I'm trying to say because you don't want me cursing.
Okay. So the point is, did you tell Detective Gaither the same thing you're telling here is, why haven't they killed me yet? I've been in Mechanicsville every single day.
I tell the investigators anything so that I'm innocent, I look innocent, and I ain't guilty of nothing. Are we clear?
I understand what you're saying today.
Okay.
Let's talk about what you told the police back in 2015. Back in 2015, because you still haven't answered this question. Did you tell the detectives the same thing that you're saying here today, which is, I don't know why they haven't killed me yet because I'm in Mechanicsville every day?
So? What you saying?
Answer that question. Did you tell the detective the same thing you're
I
saying?
don't know what I don't told the investigator. I asked them that 30,000 times already. I don't recall what I don't told them. But what I'm telling you is, if somebody gonna kill me or somebody wanted to kill me, it wasn't hard to kill me. I was outside, still live.
All right.
May I speak, Young? I was told that Mr. Melnick been suspended, and I don't want to speak without my attorney.
All right. Let me excuse y'all back again. All right, give us just a second. Yeah, that was brought to our attention fairly recently as well. The thing is, he's going to be suspended for 6 months from practicing. It doesn't have anything to do with this case, but do you have another attorney that you want to engage, or would you like for me to find an attorney, a volunteer, basically?
I would like for you to find one.
All right. Well, I had already, actually, the public defender's office had been in contact with me to try to find somebody without a conflict. And they have found somebody named Charles Engelberger. So let me try to get in touch with him and see if he can get down here and consult with you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you want to just step out for now, and I'll take a recess and see what I can get done. All right.
Man, I've been trying to, I'm sorry y'all for being a little late. I was trying to put this video together and I fell asleep, but I just re-looked at this shit again and it's just even funnier, bro. Ysl Woody, man. Ysl Woody, man. Funny guy. Sarcastic cat, bro. He over here saying some of the most wildest, random. This is what I was saying too. The things he say is obviously to anybody who can read body language, and you don't even have to know none of the situation that's going on. The nigga's lying, right? Allegedly, it seemed like it. Yeah, like because the way he lies is not even a good way. Like it's like I don't know. Like you could tell that he gets flustered, and that's what I meant yesterday when I said when I say you posted, they say you never let him see you sweat. It's clear that something is wrong. Something is bothering you because he's speaking from the point of view like he's a suspect. They trying to get the info about Thug and them, and he acting like they trying to say he did it, but that's just because, of course, he doesn't want to snitch any longer. He don't want to be labeled a snitch, and he don't want to be the one to put Thug in him away for numerous reasons. the most incredible and just crazy thing to me is he's still trying to keep up the whole image. Now, I'm like that. Keep it on me. Who gets on the stand a felon? And I know, I guess the immunity thing, but you talking about you keep it on you, like these people don't know what the fuck you mean. They know what they say, keep it on me. You know what I'm saying? The lady, Ms. Hilton, the prosecutor, she's just, I think at this point, she's just used to Woody's shenanigans. So she has patience. That's what I'm saying. She has patience. Most people, not just prosecute, I'm saying, when you're dealing with somebody and they keep lying to you, you have a feeling that they're lying to you, you're going to eventually like, man, what the fuck? Man, stop fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? She just like, sure. Do you want me to repeat it again? Okay, so when you spoke with the ATF, the Internal Affairs, on the interview, it was 9 hours long, and you said that Thug was trying to get, she just get right back to it, bro. Like, she was made for this type of prosecution shit, because she can just sit up there and listen to bullshit. I can't even fathom the bullshit. That's crazy. But, you know, it's apparent that the Woody, everybody know he done told, he just don't want to be the one to put the nail in the coffin. But it's like what Hilton is doing by her just asking him about all those, your life is in danger. When you told the prosecutors, when you told the detective in the interview that Thug was trying to kill you and you texted Dolly, she's trying to show the jury that, because it's apparent that it's damn near apparent, you know what I'm saying, that he up there lying, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what's the truth or not, but he ain't being, he's actually saying that he be lying and shit, but I'm talking about he's lying about the truth that he said about the whole situations, you know what I'm saying, as far as from the nut thing to him giving threat to the car. I don't remember which studio I was at, and all this type of shit. He just literally said this shit yesterday. And another thing, Woody, that's where you fucked up, bro. You fucked up a lot of places, like just in life, period. But yesterday, he brought up the whole threat situation. Nobody asked you for that. That's that bonus info. That's the bonus info. I don't think we heard threat name one time in this whole case. One time. Now, be that may, you know, RIP to Threat, condolences to his people. Threat just got killed, about a month and a half ago. And that's supposed to be Woody, you know, right-hand man. Like he said himself, partner in crime. So it kind of seemed like, and I think the prosecutor noticed, that's why they kind of seemed like somebody's trying to blame something on the dead man. I'm just saying. All of a sudden, you insinuating shit about Threat. Oh, I gave him the car that the notorious, the Infinity that was spotted, you know, doing the drive-by on Nut, on Peter Nut. Which I'm not surprised, you know. Listen, it was a whole thing. The whole telling the dead shit has been a big discussion this last year or whatever, but it seemed like that's where he was going with it. And the prosecutor's like showing, and she's indirectly showing the jury why he would be scared and why would he be spinning this. Even when she asked him about the Nut story, so you said Nut did it, da, da, da. But she's showing him like, look, this is why he's scared. He's saying people was gonna kill him. He said da da da. He even told the detectives this. He told Young Thug, he asked Young Thug's sister this. He's scared. That's why he's up here doing it. But all in all, why would the jury want to even try to decipher what he's lying about? I think this is just the prosecution's last shot at something, because he's supposed to be, quote unquote, the star witness. If he won't, they would have been got him up off the stand. We don't even need this nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? I think it's safe to say, you know, I'm just speaking like if I was a juror, I'd be like, it's not fair to even take anything this nigga said into account, because we don't know what the fuck he's lying about. You know what I'm saying? They might do have their nudges of, oh, he's lying about this and that, but you can't take none into account. You know what I mean? Because it's like, He's back and forth, back and forth. With no, I didn't. Yes, I did. I don't recall. Although he been hitting the fuck out that I don't recall. He been spamming I don't recall. Finally. And really, if Woody, if you stop getting so fucking emotional and do like, what's the dude name? Bean and them, and I don't recall. I don't recall. Just like how Dave Chappelle was, I plead the fifth on the episode. Say it again. I don't recall. You can get creative with it. But he's so emotional. I'm like that. He still want to be a gangster. He still want to prove he G'd up and keep it gangster. Like, y'all keep it on me. Why ain't nobody killed me yet? They ain't killed me back then. I be in Mechanicsville every day, all day. They still ain't killed me. Who gonna kill me? Like, my nigga, and I don't think you above Kid Murk neither, but that ain't gonna do with me, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this wild ass nigga, man. Like, I was got notifications about him gone. Yo.
Hang on,